Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from LittleNestCrafts. Thank you for joining me today, and I do like to start by apologising for not doing a video for the past couple of weeks. I've not been well. I had a problem following I went to the dentist and had a hygiene deep clean, and I don't know what she did to my gums, but they've been excruciatingly painful since. I've felt pretty miserable and had to have antibiotics off the dentist, etc. And then to top it all, I've got COVID. So I'm feeling very groggy, but I wanted to get a video out today just to notify you all of this wonderful collaboration that started on the 1st of this month, and it runs for the whole of August. It's hosted by Mandy of Sunflowers and Doors Facebook group, and also Julie of Julie's Papercraft. And what they've done is they've got together and they've produced 3 beautiful kits for us to use, which I will link in the information box below this video. And at the moment, for the whole of August, you'll find that there's 25% off the kits, and they're great kits. Now, I haven't printed off all the papers. I've just printed off one of the kits that I'm going to use. And but first I'll tell you a little bit more about the collaboration. What they've done is they've got 40 creators over the next 31 days who are going to give you lots of ideas and inspiration, you know, on using the kits or using your own papers and stash as well. And throughout the collaboration as well, Julie and Mandy will be releasing some freebies as well to complement the papers and ephemera that are in these kits. Now, there is a floral kit, and then there's a shabby kit, and then there's the kit that I'm going to be showing you now, which I absolutely love. But first I'll just show you this. These are all the collaborators. I'm going to be towards the end of the month. My day for doing my project is on the 30th, so I do hope that you'll join me then, and I'm hoping that I'll be fully recovered by then and a little bit more sociable and a little bit more with it. And throughout the month, each of the collaborators, they've been given a prompt. Now, my prompt is vintage meets grunge, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge to me because I like florally, pinky and that sort of frilly and that sort of thing. I love vintage. It's the grungy bit that I might find a little, you know, I might struggle with a little bit, but I'll do the best that I can. And then just to give you an example of some of the topics that might be shown throughout the month, you've got Old and Worn, Movement, Masterpiece, Blooming Lovely, which we've had today from Crafty Landing, and the other 3 that I mentioned were the 1st, 2nd and 3rd. And then we've got Rust and Patina, Recycled, I'm just, you know, picking a few letters, Reinvent, Summer Secrets, Old Days, Negative Space, Summer Through My Window, Curious Objects and Torn Edges. So that's just a little taster. Now, to find all these collaborators really easy, what you need to do is you need to put hashtag JJF out with a bang 25, and that will take you to each and every person's project as it is released. So it's hashtag JJF out with a bang 25. So I think I've told you all the housekeeping parts that I can think of. So I'll just put that to one side. And then here is the kit that I'm going to be using to do my project. So I'll just give you a flip through, and as you can see, it's just, well, I just love it. It's got you know, so many lovely images, and yeah, I'm really excited to do something with these elements. So here we've got some pockets and some dictionary cards. We've got some envelopes here and some tickets, and they come in different colours, these do. So we've got, this is predominantly with reds, and here we've got some more ephemera here with a reddishy tinge, and some envelopes here and some pockets again with some ephemera, and I've backed them all with some old book page. Here we've got some tags, same again, lovely collage with some red in it on this one, and then we've got some greens, and you'll see as we go through there's 3 like colorways. We've got blues, greens, reds, oh no, 4 colorways I think, blue, greens, reds, and then neutrals. And here we've got some more tags. So you've got the blue elements here, the green elements, and then we've got these neutrally with the lace. Love, love, love. Lovely big tag there. And she puts you some ideas on how to use it, Mandy, when she's doing her digi kits. So you can see how to put them together. Some lovely envelopes there. And loving the collages. Here's the word dictionary cards there. Some more of these lovely images, and as I said before, you've got the reds, you've got the orange, burnt oranges, the greens, and then you've got some blues there, so you can mix and match. Same again, some greens, blues and reds, and they're just great. Window specimen cards, bingo cards, guest checks, pockets. Here's the blue version. Some great images. And there's another tag there, and it's giving you some instructions on how to put it together. Now here's the green envelope. That's great. And the green tags. So you've got some whale tail tabs and some ring binding things there. This is the natural one, which is lovely, with the natural pockets and things to go with it. And here's the red envelope there. Great collage. And I just love this page. I just love that. That's great. So these are the backing papers now. So you've got the blues there, and I haven't printed them all. There are some other ones, so you'll see if you go over and download. Look at that. And then here's the sort of rustic one, and that's without the images on, without the photos, and I love that. Look at that. Lovely. Here's the reddishy ones. There we go. And again. And I think there is some more red ones, reddishy ones as well. I don't think I've printed them all off. And here's your green ones. Same again. I haven't finished downloading them all, but I don't want to waste paper. So that is a quick whistle stop tour of this beautiful kit. So as I said before, I do hope that you'll go over to Mandy and Julie's Facebook page and in their shops, which I'll link in the information box below, and have a look at the kits and make make the opportunity to get yourself a good discount if you are looking for some lovely unusual kits. And as I say, I'm really looking forward to experimenting with them and taking myself out my comfort zone and making some grungy ephemera for a journal. So I do hope that you'll join me at the end of the month, but in the meantime, please share the love and go along to everybody's videos by following the hashtag, which I mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, which is JJF Out With A Bang 25, and like and subscribe and leave a comment on everybody's video. It just helps them with their algorithms, because it's really difficult. I mean, I'm really struggling with my YouTube channel. I learnt something new last week, which I was upset about, really, that YouTube only keep your figures, you know, your when people watch a video, it gets recorded on the YouTube channel that you've watched the video, and to build up your clientele, you know, and to build up your following, you want those figures to gradually increase. But what happens is that every day you lose a day's worth of your watched hours on the YouTube channel, because they only save them for 12 months. So instead of your figures going up, if you haven't got a large following like myself and many other thousands of YouTubers who've only got small channels, that your numbers never then multiply, because at the end, you know, every day, like my last year's viewings for today, last year in 2024, that then falls into the bin, if you like, and it's not included in my totals. So if my viewings for today were less than they were 12 months ago, I've lost then some of my viewing hours, and so yeah, it's just really disheartening. And I was on the verge of, you know, packing it all in, really, and just, you know, crafting behind the scenes and you know, doing what I enjoy. But then I think, well, you know, I'm trying to share ideas and you know, give people a bit of inspiration, and you know, just trying to help new crafters with a bit of advice and to give them hints. And it's always nice to share, you know, share with people. And you know, I enjoy reading people's comments, and you build up friendships even though we've never met. You know, when you've got regular people who are kind enough to leave you a comment and a like and give you some feedback and, you know, tell you a little bit about their crafting journey, it's, you know, it's nice to share things, and you get to know people a little bit around the world. But yeah, it's such a shame that YouTube doesn't encourage it, really. They just make it really difficult for small channels like myself. They just cater for the ones who've got thousands and thousands of followers. So anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox, because I don't like to moan. You know, I like to keep this space for what, you know, what it's intended, and that's for crafting, and to share with everybody, you know, all these talented people out here that produce all these lovely kits. It's nice to share them with everyone, and so that they get recognition for, you know, the work that they put in. And so that's why, you know, I'm not going to let it defeat me, as it were. And yeah, you know, I hope that you'll leave me a like and a comment, give me some encouragement, because I'm feeling very grotty with being full of COVID. So I do hope you take sympathy on me, and join me in my next video. So until then, I'll say bye for now. Bye everybody, and thanks for all your support. Bye for now.